Hi, everybody. Welcome to the week of virtual learning. Just want to explain how things were going to work. If you have not read the virtual learning plan, make sure you read that really well so you've got a general idea of what's going on. For our 5th through 8th grade students, the main way for you to know what your assignments are and what you're supposed to be doing is like we've done in the past, where we're looking at Google Classroom. So if you go up to the top left corner and go to all your classes, so you see this view, you will see which classes you have and which assignments are due. So that's going to be probably the easiest way for parents and students to look to see what are the expectations. I'm going to show you how I've set up my math classes, and some of the other teachers have done the same thing. So when you go into the classwork section, there is a virtual learning area, and there's a couple things linked there. The first one is going to be the daily schedule and the virtual learning plan. So this is more of the details. This is just really the last page of that shows here's our schedule for when we're going to meet online via Zoom. So both those things are there for you to look at. So the first classes on Monday morning are going to be at 8:30 in the morning. And so you'd go to your Google Classroom, 5th and 6th graders, 7th and 8th graders would go to your religion Google Classroom, click on the Zoom link that's in there so that you can have that class, and then you can see the different times for the other classes as well. All the Zoom links for those classes will be put into the Google Classrooms. So you go into that class, whatever it is, you can find that Zoom link, and then your teacher will be able to explain what you're going through for the day. Some of the classes are going to be a very quick, here's the digital content I've set up for you. Go ahead, you're on your own now. Some teachers may be using that time to actually go through content together with students. So it'll probably be a mixture of both. But as long as you come to the Google Classroom link at the correct time, you'll know exactly what to do. Going back to the setup in Google Classroom, and here's where the link would be for, I'm in 5th and 6th grade Intermediate 5 Math. So they would come here to this Zoom link. Different classes would go to their Zoom links. If somebody misses a Zoom session with their teacher, they should be able to go back and go into this next link, which is a Google folder that has all the recorded Zoom meetings, so that if they weren't able to, for some reason, timing didn't work out or internet connectivity wasn't there, they can go back and make sure they know exactly what's going on. The next thing would be a Q&A session, which is an optional thing at 1:30 for students if they're in need of extra help, or an optional thing for parents at 6 p.m. On a nightly basis if they're in need of help with something. Those are set up to be kind of a group thing and maybe save a little bit of time, but don't feel like you can't reach out via phone or email either. If you have some kind of question, please do that. We want to help you in any way we can. I've got a weekly plan for my math classes that looks kind of like this as well. And so as we go through, there's going to be different links for the activities that I want you to do and the assignments that I want you to do. And I'm also going to put those on Google Classroom so that you can double check that you've made sure that you've met the expectations. And my plan personally is going to be to add another day, about a day in advance, so that kids can start working ahead a little bit. That way, if they get stuck with something, they're not going to be falling behind. Some teachers have set up something kind of similar to this, others have not. But overall, there's going to be some detail within your individual Google Classrooms. And if it's not within the classrooms, like I said, going back out to see your page of all the classes that you have and the instruction there, that's the best way to know what's going on. Again, if you have questions, please email me, call me. Any of your teachers are willing to help you out in any way. God's blessings on your week.